Everyone, this is our third video on solving fractional equations. So have a look at the question on my screen and let's try to go through this. Now we've got two fractions here. We've got something over 7 and something else over 14. So how do we go about solving this? Let's see. Well, we've talked about the lowest common multiple in our previous video, and the lowest common multiple in this example is not 7 times 14, it's just going to be 14. 7 times there was 7, 14. 14 times 14 is the first number, and therefore we can multiply both sides by 14. Now this is slightly different to our previous example, right? And so what we're going to do is we're going to think about it slightly differently. Okay, if we have 14 as a numerator and 7 as a denominator, that cancels down to just, well, 14 divided by 7 is 2, right? And so what we're going to have is 2 brackets x plus 1 take away, I've got 14 times 14 multiplied by 14 divided by 14, I should say, cancels each other out, so you're just left with 3 brackets x take away 2, and then you've got 1 times 14 is 14. So you've got something much more simpler now, which you can see is going to be a lot easier to solve. So I can expand out. I've got 2x take away or add 2 take away. Now this is where there's a danger. This is something that a lot of students make mistakes on. So think of this take away 3 as -3 times x and -3 times -2, and that way we don't make the mistake of leaving this as a negative. So -3 times x is -3x, or take away 3x. -3 times -2 is going to be a positive, because negative times negative is positive, and 3 times 2 is 6, so it's going to be plus 6 equals 14. And then we can just simplify. 2x take away 3x is going to be -x. 2 add 6 is going to be 8 equals 14. I can take away 8 on both sides, and so I get -x is equal to 14 take away 8 is going to be 6, and so x must be -6. Our final answer, x equals -6. Does that make sense for you? Have a go at questions online where you can have more questions similar to this that are going to challenge you, and you know these are types of questions that are more likely to be coming up in GCSEs than the more simpler one. If they do, and they might come up in different ways, they might come up in combination with other topics, you're not going to be stuck. So push yourself so that you can avoid making mistakes and not knowing what to do in these types of questions. See you in our next video.